And yeah, last time we stopped at what? Uh-huh, at reading, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we discussed, yeah, the most interesting animal.
Mm-hmm.
I think let's start with exercise 11, yeah, page 75.
Mm-hmm.
So we should
But
decide, yeah,
we both read about camels. We didn't read
e-
the text about
oh my God,
what's
yes,
there.
that's right. Actually, I can be in group B because I actually quickly read it last time.
Ah,
I quickly
okay.
read both texts, yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's good. So then let's do it like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the area is it traditionally lives is shrinking.
It's definitely not about camel.
And
Uh, uh, maybe it's about what was the second animal?
the second animal was a small monkey.
Ah, this monkey.
Yeah, a small monkey and red because of its front teeth. Ah, so it's a kind of a cross between a small monkey and a rat. So like
Mm.
they call it a cross. Yeah.
Cross species, I think something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's they are because it's about them because I don't know. Are they from rainforest? Because rainforests are.
Yeah. Actually, they are from the Madagascar rainforest, and maybe I think it's shrinking, but actually
Yeah.
there is no. Uh, okay. Yes, I found it. Yeah, so
Hmm.
yeah, it's my monkey. Yeah. It's firstly its habitat is being destroyed. It's increasingly forcing it to raid villages for food. Yeah.
Hmm. So it travels extensively in order to find food. So definitely about camels because they
Mm-hmm.
live in deserted areas and so no food to be found quickly. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I actually think that my monkey as well, because it's written here that in it increasingly so they raid villages for food. So it means that they travel to the villages for
hmm.
food. But actually, I'm not
Okay.
sure if we can call it a yeah, travel.
Yeah, maybe it's not far destinations, but still they do travel to get the food. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, the next one. It may have to cope with severe food shortages. Yes, it's about my monkey
I think it's
because
about camels also.
okay, yeah, it's possible, yeah, because here we have to choose one of the animals or if it resembles to both of them.
I think to both of them because because of the humps and other things they can live without food or water for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So the next one. It's sometimes the victim of superstitious fears. Hmm.
I don't think that's about me, definitely. People like camels.
Yeah, actually, it's about my animal because unfortunately, humans are not always friendly towards it, and villagers not only kill Ai-Ais, because my monkey is called Ai-Ai, A,
Okay,
something
something
like
like
that.
that. Good.
Because they are a nuisance. What is nuisance? And eat farm crops because, but also because they are believed to be evil,
Mm.
capable of.
Nuisance is like inconvenience, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, and they also are believed to be puncturing a person's heart while they sleep. So they are believed to be like, devil creatures. Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
So you sent something to a chat. Nuisance.
Yeah, nuisance.
That annoys. Yeah, like inconvenience. Yeah.
Okay. So the next
Yeah.
one.
So it's sometimes killed for a benefit of other animals.
I think that yes, it's about my monkey again. No.
We have something like captive breeding programs, but I'm not sure that it's about this thing.
Mm-hmm. But I see that um no, I see that my monkey is killed only because of its because of people believe that this is an evil animal and because it eats farm crops. Yeah, but and that's it. So hmm.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, it's definitely about mine. So they were heavily hunted in for several years because there is a serious competition for water sources for
Mm-hmm.
domestic herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Herbs, probably. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's about camels.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the way it performs some of its unique abilities remains a mystery. Oh, I saw it. The way it performs some of its unique abilities remain a mystery. Yeah, I think all of the biological things were described pretty well about camels.
I think yeah. So it's about camels, about their unique ability to process salt water.
Ah,
Sorry, not to process. Yeah, to process the salt.
yeah, it still know how to
Mm-hmm.
process the salt
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's developed an extremely unusual way of finding food. Well, I think that it can be about my monkey because my monkey raids villages. So it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I think it can be about my monkey.
Oh, it's not about camels. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Um, mhm.
efforts are being made to increase the population. I think both. Yeah.
Is it for a monkey?
Yeah, because laws exist against killing them, and several reserves in the jungle have been set up, and their numbers continue to decline. Captive breeding programs are also working to preserve them. Yeah, so.
Oh, the same here. We also have captive breeding programs
Mm-hmm,
aimed at restoring the population.
mm-hmm, okay.
Mhm. It's relatively communal creatures. Communal. Oh, I
Communal,
don't know
I
how to
think
pronounce
it's communal. Yeah. Co oh my God, communal. Yeah.
communal. Gosh.
Belonging to or used by a group of people rather than one single person. Okay, so it means that
S-
they live in groups. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely about camels.
Mhm. And it's definitely not about my monkeys because they I saw something here. They are generally solitary creatures
Mm. Yeah.
that only socialize in order to mate, with the female of the
Mm.
species being dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just.
Uh, so its mating habits can have life-threatening consequences.
Mhm.
I'm not sure that I understood it correctly. So it's like they kill their like black widow.
I think, yeah. So it's something like that. And I guess it's about my monkey because it's written here that the males will often aggressively compete for a female's attention.
Ah, so they kill their. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're rivals
Their
maybe. Yeah.
rivals, yeah.
I think, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Camels do not kill,
Mm-hmm.
but then they reproduce in captive things. So when they reproduce with our species of
Mm-hmm.
camels, they can lose some of their special, no, not special, but peculiarities. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so speaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yes, speaking. So, first, fill the topics below to talk about, spend a few minutes reviewing, preparing what you want to say about each one, then work on groups and share your ideas. Okay, let's do it, I guess. Just two of the topics. Do, 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 do.
Okay, so what do you choose? Sorry,
Hmm.
one second.
I think I'm going to choose about a remarkable animal and something
Mm-hmm.
else.
You two of the topics.
Yeah, two topics. Yeah.
Remarkable animal. Okay, so I will talk about what I remember about the animals I studied at school.
Mm-hmm. And also, I think I'll tell you quickly about an animal that's a national symbol or that's culturally important.
Mm-hmm. Culture importance. Okay, and then I will talk about also endangered species. Oh,
I think we need a couple of minutes to prepare, yeah, and together
yeah,
information.
the only topic that doesn't need preparation is what I remember about animals from school because I remember nothing, sorry.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to say the same.
But that was
Yeah,
perfect, like short and good.
yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
Mm.
I think I can tell you about a remarkable animal, and I'm going to tell you about octopus.
Oh.
Yeah, because so once I heard from one woman called Evgenia Timonova. She's a really she's like a scientist, and she's like Drozdov, but a female and younger. So
Okay.
yeah, she's an explorer. She always goes to some expeditions, and yeah, so she's a fan of nature and so on and so forth. So yeah, and once she told about she she, uh, she told like the public about the octopuses, and they appear to be one of the most one of the smartest creatures in the like in the world, in the universe, because they have really complex oh my god, how it's called, neurosystem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so they put such complex evolutionary goals um, in front of themselves, so that they manage to evolutionate so radically. And
Mm-hmm.
so they what they can totally blend into the background, because their body cover works like small pixels, and it can adjust to the background like totally, so you even cannot understand that this is an octopus there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it can change the color and yeah, the transparency so quickly that you can even not you may even not notice it if uh, when it's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So and also many people, they believe octopuses to have like, it's called like высшая нервная система, yeah, like highest neural system.
Mm-hmm.
And so they are believed to be at this almost at the same level with people. So and that's why many people, many pescatarians who eat seafood, they don't eat octopus, because they are believed to be like human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so about them, they have big mouth, uh, big like with a beak, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have 8 limbs. I think we all know that, 3 hearts, and bluish blood. So as I said, also their body can adjust its shape radically, so it can squeeze into a very small holes and
Mm-hmm.
small uh, spaces. So yeah, this is a really wonderful creature, I guess. Hmm. And some of them are venomous. So actually, I'm not going to
Oh,
tell you everything about about them.
wow.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
some
know
of
they're venomous.
yeah, some of them are venomous. Yeah.
That's
So I
nice.
guess
That's
yeah,
really cool. Thanks. I didn't know a lot. It appeared to be about octopuses.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think it's octopus,
So there are different types. So we can say octopuses or octopods. Or if we check Cambridge,
I thought it's like cactus, cacti.
cacti. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, but actually no. There so plural octopuses or octopi. So
Octopi.
both
So
both are
cactus,
possible.
cacti, cactus. Oh, sorry. Okay, I
Cacti,
understood. Yeah,
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, and
Cacti.
actually about cactuses is also possible right now, because so I think they are tired of using like this Roman norm, and that's why they now cactuses is also possible.
Yeah, that's quite good. actually, because I have never learned the Roman variants of, or Greek, I don't know, variants of
Yeah,
this language.
the same here.
Just skip to them because
Hmm.
it's not like I use the word cactus too much.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Nice. So I would like to talk about two endangered animals. So the first one is Amur leopard.
Hmm.
So it's one of the rarest big cats in the world. So there are only 100, around 100 species at all. Uh, so we now know that the population of leopards is stable and it's still increasing. So now they're in a better position, but still they are endangered since 1996. That's because they are under, so they live in a relatively small area. At first, they lived only in far east of Russia, and now they also live in northeastern part of China. So just
Hmm.
they started to breed more. Uh, so they have lots of survival troubles like habitat loss and prey scarcity and transportation. For example, there are lots of roads, so it's difficult for them to travel, to go from place to place, and
Hmm.
so yeah, they lose their area. Uh, but now they know that the area where they lived, 75% of their area where they live is under protection, and so stable suitable habitats are created for them. So that's why the population is increasing. So we have to continue doing it. So protect them, to organize a stable habitats, and just to, I don't know, like this big, cute
Hmm.
animals. And the second animal, because it's easier with Amur, because more leopard, because they can protect themselves and they just don't need lots of attention from humans, just what do they do for any endangered species. But the second animal I wanted to talk about is giant panda
Hmm.
from China, because actually the more I read about them, the more I trying to guess why do they still alive. Because so they are the rarest animals in the world. So they live in a cold, misty forest, mountain forest in central China. But they spend most of their lives chewing on bamboo stems because their bamboo stems are not very nutritional. So, in order to gain all the nutrients, they have to eat lots of it, and they have to spend like from 12 hours to 14 hours a day just eating.
Oh my God.
So, only eating. So they can, adult giant panda can eat 600 bamboo stems. 600.
Oh my God.
That's a lot. And other time they just sleep. So they can't protect themselves, they can't do anything. So it's not like a leopard who can like kill or prey or do something on its own. Panda is like a magical creature that is no one knows why is it still alive, because yeah, now we have the shortage of their habitats, for example, so it's just being destroyed for timber and farmland. But now mostly they live in oh gosh, how do we call them? So these protected places.
Like national parks
Yeah,
or
probably.
something like that.
They live in national parks, and people just like them and they try to protect them because on their own, probably they won't be able to survive. So I don't know. They are cute. That's why people protect them. So
Hmm. Oh
yeah,
my
we just
God.
have to, yeah, in order for them to survive, we have to provide them with food and care.
Hmm.
Yeah, but and they have fur that's like prove so it can keep warm even in really low temperatures.
Okay, so this is the only like advantage of this animal.
No, they have strong arms, so they can climb
Uh,
trees. But if you saw this video about pandas who are like crawling and then falling,
yeah.
and they are just like неваляшки, I don't know how to say it in
Uh-huh.
English.
Yeah.
It's
Uh, Something like uh fall up down. I don't know.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah, they have
Rascal.
yeah, yeah. And in China, they have more than 50 panda reservations, so it's like different places for a panda to live.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand why do they still here. They like dodo birds, but not that cute. But dodo birds weren't that cute, so that's
Mhm.
why they are dead, and pandas are still here.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Yeah, like from the point of view of nature, so they are not able to protect themselves, and they should have like been killed. Yeah.
Yeah, many years ago. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why are they still here?
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Um, Actually, I found some blog from AB Lingua, and so they say that Nivalyashka is called like roly-poly toy or wobble toy or tilting toy.
Ah, okay. Rolly bobble toy.
Yeah, I
It's
will send it
interesting.
to you.
Is somebody playing with it right now? Like, I mean, yeah, in Russia probably, but
Uh, I don't know. That's a question. Okay, so and I'm going to tell you quickly about what about an animal that's a national symbol or that's culturally important. So I think that you can guess that I'm going to talk about a bear
yeah.
because Russia is usually associated with bears, and
Hmm.
so actually the roots, historical roots, they are quite unclear because. So Wikipedia says that the first like the earliest usage of the Russian bear was from William Shakespeare in the play Macbeth. So where Shakespeare referred to a rugged Russian bear. So and this was like one of the earliest sites of bear like connected to Russia from the West, like in the West. And but before that, different Russian like armies like in Veliki Novgorod and so on and so forth, they used their image of bear in their, oh my god, how is it called, in the coats of arms, like uh, yeah, maybe because it was a kind of symbol, bear was kind of symbol of some regions, yeah, of districts, or maybe because bear was believed to be magical creature because bear is believed to be very like wise and like actually a magical creature. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's it. So, but about magical bear, this is the thing that I just know because I
Hmm.
traveled a lot around, like across Russia, and in many cultures. I mean, like if we go somewhere to the center of our country,
Hmm.
uh, in many cultures, a bear is believed to be a magical creature, and maybe it was believed to be a kind of how do we call it, amulet, like оберег.
Oh,
uh,
1 second.
Amulet.
Yeah, probably.
Uh, Talisman, maybe. Yeah, so something like
Talisman
that.
or charm, charm,
Charm.
charm. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe the image of a bear was believed to be a charm. Yeah, and that's why it was on the um, coats of armor of
Hmm.
the warriors. So maybe something.
Nice. Good. Okay. And what about the animals I studied at school? Actually, I don't really like the biology lessons. Well, I mean, I like them, but it wasn't that interesting. So I think all the facts are quite, so they are all known.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that I remember is that I don't know what can you say about all these animals who ate their partner after mating. It was quite funny then.
Yeah.
So it was about Black Widow and I don't remember the second name in English. One second.
Yeah.
It's Mantis. Mantis. Sorry, yeah, Mantis. So they have the
Mantis?
same Mantis.
What is it?
Bogomol.
Just a moment. Mantis. I thought Google tells it's a gossamer.
Maybe.
Okay, so never mind. I think it's not.
That's okay. Maybe they just mean the different animals. So,
Okay.
and the interesting fact, they do it for because they need the nutritions from the
Mm-hmm.
body of their partner, and as you know that it's easier to digest the same nutrients as you have in your own body.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why maybe people become cannibals. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Uh,
That's it.
oh yeah, that's really interesting. Actually, yeah, as for me, I don't remember at all because I didn't like the biology teacher, and so I really just don't remember anything about any animal. So yeah.
Yeah, like so my I preferred chemistry to biology,
Mm-hmm.
especially at the last year. I mean, we had a nice teacher before that, but then at the 11th grade, when he knew that we don't need a chemistry, so he gave like exams to only people to people who passed the exam, who needed to pass the exam, chemistry exam. And for us, he told us like different funny stories, for example, about different poisons. For example, if you put, I don't remember the name of the poison. I think it's one second. Rat's bane or arsenic, mышьяк. If you put
Mm-hmm.
arsenic in a liquid thing, I'm not sure if it is about arsenic, but I think it's about it. If you put arsenic in a liquid, so it's going to, oh gosh, chemistry.
Uh,
Yeah, one second. It's going to decay.
uh-huh.
So разложиться, decay,
Yeah.
and you won't be poisoned. Yeah, and he told us a funny story how a woman decided to poison her husband.
Mm-hmm.
She put some arsenic into the vinaigrette in a salad,
Uh-huh.
and but her brother came home to them. He had kissed, ate it, and
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So she killed her brother, not her husband. Yeah, so that's it.
I just remembered Madame Bovary, and as far as I remember, finally she killed herself using the arsenic, and I think I should reread it because as far as I remember, she added arsenic into the wine or something like that. So
Oh, we have to maybe I don't remember the correct name of the poison because it's like
yeah,
it was like 6 7 years ago.
yeah. And
But
actually, I don't remember the proper end of the story. Maybe I'm
yeah,
mistaken. Yeah, maybe it wasn't arsenic. So.
Yeah. So probably we have to check our
Yes.
guesses. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need this information? I think we won't
I
poison
think
anyone,
no.
but yeah.
No.
Baby. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
So, and I think maybe let's start discussing questions on page
Mm-hmm.
76. Yeah, just
Mm-hmm.
let's discuss this picture that is here. So, how do you think what's happening?
The baby is swimming.
Yeah, and it looks quite happy, I guess, this
Uh,
creature.
yeah. I'm interested in how they understand that they aren't supposed to breathe because you can see that there is no bubbles of
Mm-hmm.
air around him,
Mm-hmm.
around
Yeah,
his nose and mouth, I mean.
yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I'm not an expert in children, so
Me too, me too, me too. Something more than like 6+. These
yeah.
kinds of kids.
Yeah, no, I'm like quite know something about 3, 5, 6 years old children, but 3, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. But about small children, I about babies, I know nothing.
Yeah.
Um, okay.
Okay.
So do
So
you
do you
think it's yeah?
Well, no, I want to ask you, do you think it's a good idea to do it this way? Would you do it with your, or maybe not your future baby, but still, would you like to do it?
Uh, Actually, I would like to read first of all why is it should be done? Like why maybe there are some uh, proofs. Yes, some scientists prove that this is a good way for something, that this develops something, or I don't know. So I think I should read beforehand because nowadays I can't imagine why we need this. And yeah, but actually, I'm not a big fan of water,
Ah,
and I don't like swimming. Yeah, like in swimming pools and so on and so forth.
mhm.
So that's why I wouldn't go to a swimming pool just for fun. So yeah,
Okay, I
so
understand. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I need to read some more literature
yeah,
about this topic because, I mean, probably if they do it, it's safe to do it, but
yeah.
looks kind of scary.
Yeah, and not quite clear why. So
Yeah,
that's why
that
I need
part.
to, yeah, I need more information though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, discuss whether you think each of the following is good for babies. Explain your ideas.
Yeah, we don't deal with babies, but we are going to discuss them. Okay,
Okay.
so allowed to eat whatever they want. Would you like to allow your kid to eat whatever she or he
Uh,
wants?
Actually, yes, because I was sometimes actually I'm quite interested. I'm quite keen on nutritiology, and it's a really nice way um to let your baby
Mm-hmm.
feel hunger and to feel the oh my god, to feel the feelings. Okay, so to feel their body. So it's very crucial for the baby to understand how they feel, yeah, and that's why it's a really nice idea. So and for example, when mothers or grandmothers, they try to make a baby eat, even if they don't want to do it, so it's a disaster, and it leads to difficulties with like nutrition in future life. So yeah, I think it's quite a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good point actually. Yeah. I don't know. As a kid, I lived so in the countryside for first 3 years of my life, and I went to different grandpas, and I don't know. They told me that I was 2 years old. They left me with my grandpa, and he went to the а, парник. Я забыла, как парниковый эффект. Greenhouse.
Greenhouse, yeah.
Greenhouse. In a greenhouse, and he took the rotten tomatoes and put them into the bucket. And I followed him, took the tomatoes and put them in my mouth. So if I survived this thing, probably I'm going to survive everything. Yeah. So our stomachs are quite strong,
Yeah,
I think. So yeah, it's
yeah.
it's okay.
Okay, yeah, agree totally. Okay, so having classical music played to them. Uh, I think it's not good and not bad, so I don't believe that it brings some extra development to children, but I don't think that it's bad, so why not?
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, agree. We can do it. We can do it, or we cannot do it. So yeah, I don't think that there is a scientifically proven research.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Thing.
agree.
Sleeping away from their parents depends on the age, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depends on the age, but from the point of view of oh my God, not security, but how to call it? So there is a possibility that parents, if, for example, babies sleep in the same bed, so I know many parents that do it like that. So I think there is a really huge opportunity to slap the baby during your sleep, or like to traumatize anyhow. So yeah, but also there is a huge opportunity of how is it called, the syndrome of accident baby's death or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Синдром детской
understand
смерти.
that you
Yep.
mean. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, actually, this about this syndrome, they still don't know what causes it and
Mhm.
how to deal with it. So probably, I know that it sounds scary, but if it's going to happen, I don't think that there is a way you can predict it, because
Mhm.
even then you are 24 on 7 with your kid, there is still time when you need to go away, for example, to the toilet, I don't know,
Mhm.
to do something with yourself. So yeah, actually, about this thing, I saw this amazing like invention or whatever. So you have like your own bed, and you put something like kids thing to your bed, and
Mhm.
you can separate kid from yourself, so it's still with you, but like in a small, sorry for comparison, in a small cage
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
like
agree.
that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So being made to sit up as soon as they can. Well, actually, maybe I'm strange. Maybe I'm not a parent, I'm not a mother, but I believe that a baby is possible to develop itself. Like, so you don't need to try to make something faster and so on and so forth. So uh, you just need time.
Sorry.
Oh my God, you have a lesson,
No,
yeah?
no, 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 no. Today I
Ah,
don't have.
ah,
I change the time. Change the time.
ah,
Today
okay,
is in the
okay, that's
morning.
great.
Okay, and sit up.
Yeah.
I know nothing. I mean, I know that they have to be able to hold their head in order to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I saw the notification. So, I'm going to mute it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Okay, they're just distracting me from the point. So they have to hold their head in order to do it. But I don't know. I think it comes with time. So you start like the kid starts to hold his head. They start to like turn around. They start to crawl, and then they start to sit. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that you have to force it. They do it
Mm-hmm.
on their own. So then they are able to move their body to hold their muscles. So probably that's
Mm-hmm.
then they do. At least it's what they are saw with all my little nephews and niece or
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
kids they are
agree.
babysitting. Mhm.
Agree totally. So, like to force a baby to do something, it's just not. Yeah. So this is the nature. Nature has already done
Mhm.
everything. So leave it alone and let it develop. Like, yeah, and that's all.
Yeah, and you know that we have like the list of things that every baby has to do at the special period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if it doesn't do it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go to the doctor because maybe there is some kind of problems with neural development or muscle development. I know. So
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
And actually, the same thing with what? Not talking to them until they are ready to talk. Oh my God.
And how do you understand that they are ready to talk?
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay, so it's definitely a crap because
Yeah.
it's very important to talk to a child because this is how it learns to talk because it
Yeah.
just yeah it repeats it tries to repeat your words your syllables your sounds and so on and so forth so yeah like
Yeah, it sounds strange because I don't know. I have lots of, I mean, in my VK group, not VK group, but so people I follow, there are lots of bilingual moms because they are like English teacher and they have kids, so they try to make them bilingual and they argue how to talk in what language, when to use any language, and here they argue if to use any language like at all. Like it's strange.
yeah it's definitely like uh no
I
it's
hope there are no people who thinks like that.
yeah I hope so.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, and I think that we can stop here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We need Yulia to join it because she has definitely more experience than us.
Yes. Yes, actually. And by the way, so I once, like not so much time ago, I asked my mom about like my childhood, about my birth, and so on and so forth, because it was also connected to nutritionology. And so she told me that before my birth, she knew much less than she knows now, and she said that she was really happy that she didn't know many things because she would be so nervous, yeah, much more
Hmm.
nervous than she really was. And yeah, so she said that sometimes it's not really nice to know a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah,
about
because
different things.
you never know whatever the information is right or wrong because
Yeah,
everything can change, especially when we're talking about food. Because it's like at first they say that carbohydrates, yes,
carbohydrates, yeah.
yeah, are very bad for your health. Then they say that you need carbohydrates. Then they say there is fats that is bad for your health. Then they say use less protein in your life, and you know nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
unfortunately.
yeah. Okay, so just relax, and yeah, do what is like what you like, what is positive for you. And so,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
okay, so I think let's stop here, and thank you for coming.
Thank
Uh,
you.
yeah, have a nice week, have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Okay, see you on Thursday.
Yeah, see
And
you.
goodbye.
Yeah, bye bye.